Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Shino, and we are back in All the Mods 9 to the Sky. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. There are a few. There's one, a ghostly bee. Yep. So I have been going to the Nether, and I've got myself a good collection of ghostly bees, crystallized bees, crystalline bee, and some glowing bees, and a gold bee. So we got a few more bees over here. This I've got pretty well. No, let me take back. I'm not going to say well. I've got this automated. I'm not going to say pretty well. But what we've got going on now is we've got the photogenic insulators here running honey. Do have a couple augments or a augment in each one of them. That's producing the honey essence. The honey essence is being pumped over into the crafter. The crafter is then using that to make honeycombs, and the honeycombs are getting stored and kept here waiting for honey blocks to come along. The honey blocks are coming out of the centrifuge, which right now I've just been kind of throwing everything in there, and the wax is coming out here. Honey's going into there, turning into a honey block, going in and then turned into a honey treat that then is sent over to the baby incubator. And then once it becomes an adult, the baby kicks out over here. And we're getting a good number of adult bees. As a reminder, these bees have the best traits on them: very high productivity, rain tolerance, meternal in their behavior, and the best endurance level I could get so far is medium. So that's working pretty good. So as they show up there, then I load this system up, still doing this part manually, and then putting the squish bee stuff into here, and then that's putting the genes into here. So you can see we've got 12 of the very high. We've got 10 on the meternal, and we have 11 with the medium. And then we also have 10 for passive bees. So this is going along pretty good. These are the traits that we're looking for that we're going to be putting into some higher level bees here really quick. Over here in the workshop, I did move the ice system from upstairs in the workshop, and I moved it over to here. This is back behind our little collection area there. So same thing, same setup. We got the water going into the atomizer turning water and turning it into water. That water is then going into a compactor where it's being turned into ice. That's being pumped into this spruce iron barrel. And I've got a compacting upgrade in here. So since the recipe is a 3x3 recipe to go from ice to packed ice to blue ice, basically it's just keeping it all right here as the ice is being moved through. And then as it gets turned into blue ice, it's then going into a storage drawer over here. That door's open. A storage drawer here, which currently we're at 0 because we have it crafting automatically going to dry ice. And the reason I wanted the dry ice was for our niotic reactor. So yes, I've gone through and built a reactor. We have plenty of uranite coming in. I think I was like at 11,000. Plenty of coal, plenty of redstone. So now we're making dry ice. And this is completely full. In addition, I have gone through and updated a majority of these also over to nitro. And we've got 2 nitro cells here. So there's 2 billion FE here, 2 billion FE there. And this stores a whopping 25 million FE stored here. In addition, I went ahead and started moving a lot of my power generation into a hyperbox. So I have a hyperbox set up, and I'm moving over more nitro thermo generators over here. These are all filled right now. Plus we have another nitro cell here with another 2 billion FE on it. Everything is coming into and being stored here. So you'll see I've got a flux point here that is taking power away from the reactor and putting that power into here. And then this is distributing out to the rest of my network. And since we have an ender cell here, we also have access to all that power that's here can also be gathered directly through this ender cell, which I'm probably going to upgrade and put more power into it so we can move more. But now we have the ability of moving, storing all our energy in that hyperbox right here. We'll be moving all of this into it and probably the reactors, maybe 1 or 2 reactors. And then we'll just have all of our power coming out either through a flux network or through the ender gates through power. And we can just pipe that wirelessly all around our base. The recipe for dry ice, I've got it set up here, and it takes 2 blue ice to form 1 dry ice. In the energizing orb, it's not a very slow process, and we got lots of power, so it kicks it out pretty quickly. And this has crafting upgrade in it, so whenever it needs dry ice, it uses the crafting upgrade to trigger it over here to get it filled up. So this is a nice little automated system. It's working. We've got lots of power in the base now. Wherever we need to use power at, we can use. So at the end of the last episode, I said that we were probably going to be getting into Project E in this episode. And I've had a little bit of a change of heart, and I'll explain why. For us to get into Project E, we are going to have the Philosopher's Stone. And to get the Philosopher's Stone, we need Blaze Rod, the Mana Steel Ingots, and the Dark Nether Star. All of these I've got done, but the thing that I can't get is Dragon's Breath. So I decided that in today's episode, we're going to go to the end, kill the dragon, and then we're going to go on a hunt for some important end island items. After that, we're going to automate the production of those items and maybe even set up an Enderman farm for getting some gear and gems for Apotheosis. Plus bees. We need draconic bees. Oh. When I made that obsidian nest, it used my good sword. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't think I've got. Oh, no. That's not good. Pivot? Yeah, we're going to have to pivot. I had a good sword. I had a great sword. Oh, man. So here's what I've done so far. I have released the banner, and I've gotten a couple of the wandering traders to show up over here. So far, no weapons trades. So I thought maybe I'd get lucky and have them show up, you know, with, because I'd like to get the capturing, the XP boost, and all that. That's step 1. Step 2, let's run over here. Step 2, we went ahead and started going down the industrial foregoing route here. So I went ahead and put in a mob slaughter factory here. I've got it set so that it is on without a redstone signal, and then the mob grinding utilities is on with a redstone signal. So I can switch here, and now this one's running. Or I can switch this one back on, and now this one's off, and the other one's running. Cool. So anyways, I ended up getting the pink slime that I needed for here. Then I needed latex, so I went ahead and threw down the fluid extractor on an acacia log, and I really only needed 1 bucket of latex, and I don't know if I'll ever need any more. I will, I'm sure, but for right now we're good. Took that 1 bucket of latex, put it in the dissolution chamber, and made 4 of the simple machine frames. Made 4 of the simple machine frames, and then took 2 of those simple machine frames and turned them into the advanced machine frame using the pink slime. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and I went ahead and made the enchantment extractor. The enchantment extractor then takes the enchants off of your items. So I have been sitting here working on that, getting some relatively okay enchants that I'm able to use now. Trying to get the higher level items that I wanted to raise my Arcana. So I have been putting down candles. Candles give you 4 candles give you +5 arcana. Why are you there? You're not doing anybody any good. So that will give us now, when we put this up here, that now gives us on our arcana a total of 30 on there. So that helps, right? Gets us a little better on our enchants. What would really help is if we could increase the Eterna and lower the Quanta. I'm not sure if I really want to go down the Apotheosis Enchanting chapter, but it seems like I may have to go down the Apotheosis Enchanting system here. So, yeah, we're going to check this out here a little bit. All right, we're going to start off first. We're going to go with the sea shelves to begin with. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and make 11 of these. We'll get 5 more from that. And that'll get us the 16 that we need to begin with. So, we need pufferfish. Or, since we've already got started here, go ahead and make the marine fisher. Working. Oh, hey, come here. Not what I'm looking for. You need weapons, sir. I need weapons, sir. Bring me weapons. There's a puffer fish. So what I'm doing here now is I've got the basic setup with the infused sea shelves. And then I've got some regular sea shelves up here. And then I just threw a couple other bookshelves here, just kind of max everything out that I can with this level. And then add it in for a bunch of arcana. When I put an item in here, you know, I'm getting some high level enchants. And I am getting some... I'm getting multiple, so I'm ended up with like, you know, like let's do this one. We'll do this one right here, right? Do that one. And see, yes, I 1, 2, 3, 4 different enchants for that sword. Knockback 2, capturing 2, soulbound, band of anthropods. Okay, taking that over here and throwing it then into the enchantment extractor and capture, you know, getting the enchants off of there. So there's 1, 2. I don't care about knockback and don't care about soulbound. So we'll leave all that in there for now, okay? Over here, I have a collection of books that I'm working on for what I'm going to put on the sword. So I've got looting, XP boost, severing, mending, vorpal, sweeping edge, capturing, unbreaking, and sharpness. So for example, I know there's capturing. I got capturing and I got capturing there. So I'm going to take capturing 1 off. And we're going to put capturing 2 there. I'm doing this because I'm waiting for, I was kind of hoping that one of the wandering traders would show up and would have like at least one of those 2 named swords that I used in a craft by accident. But if not, then I've got the capabilities of creating a semi-decent sword with what I've got, you know, from this right here, right? So anyways, I'm going to continue to do this for just a little bit, see if anything else shows up. Nothing else shows up. We'll just take the sword, make it what we've got, and we'll just take it and go after the dragon. All right, I'll be right back. This is getting expensive. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, not a bad sword. Anvil couldn't take it. Anvil couldn't take it. So let's see. Mending, Vorpal 4, Sweeping Edge 5, Severing 6, XP Boost 6, Looting 6, Sharpness 6, Unbreaking 7, and Capturing 3. I don't think that's too bad. No, I'll go with that. Gosh. Holy cow, that took a lot of XP. Not exactly what I wanted to do in this episode, but that gives us a little bit of a start. I think now I have everything. So I've got the obsidian nest, and yeah, I've got the endstone nest. Okay, I've got the popped chorus fruit. So we're going to want to make sure that we get at least one for the dragon. We'll want to get at least one for the Enderman, maybe two. And then shulkers, we'll want to get 4 shulkers as well. And we're going to go ahead and take 2 more cardboard boxes with us just in case we find a spawner. Other thing we're going to need, in crystals. Can I make, see, we want to fight him 6 times, so we're going to need 24. Yep, no worries. Now, I think, is it Eye of Ender that you can rebuild this with? Yeah, see? We don't have to have it, you know, like a full cake, but, you know, might as well. Hop upstairs. I'm going to dump off all my XP. Put a Gerald egg away. All right, let's do this. I am going to go ahead. We're going to put in one of our waystones here. We'll call that one Dragon. There we go. Okay, first thing I would like to do, let's go ahead and get an Enderman. Or 2. And let's go up here and find the dragon. There it be. Here we go. See if we can fix our render view distance here a little bit. This is a little. All right, so I did get, still kind of not very good on the recipe, on the visibility, but he did fire just at me. Didn't have it on camera, but I thought, I better grab that really quick. Let's get my bow. Let's start taking these out. Oh, that sounded like more air. Did he? Yeah. Let's get some more of that. Cool. Okay. Let's go get this guy. There we go. And we got our dragon heart. That's cool. Dragon scales. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. All right. We're going to do this a couple more times, at least 6 more times. And let's get this egg. Where'd it go? There it is. Cool. We're going to throw all this up into here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that up there too. We're going to go ahead and use these 2. And we're going to get these. Let's do this again. There we go. Easy does it. Got everything? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Been getting extra. There's been like, oh, every time I've killed them, they've always gotten an extra egg down in this spot, which I think is pretty cool. I'll take the extra eggs. Boink. Cool, cool, cool. And you got this one too. Oh, well, that one fell into the void. We'll see you when we get home. That's it. So we've done 6 kills. We've got 6 of the dragon hearts, 6 of the shaders, lots of dragon scales, 48 dragon scales. We're now up to 9 eggs. And then we've also got 15 of those. Lots of draconium dust too. And I have been doing a little bit of mining while I've been over here. And then you also see that I've also got the basic models already taken care of for what we've got going on here. So let's put you... Did I bring bee cages? I did. Cool. Bee cages. Did I bring the catcher? You know, I don't think I brought the catcher with me. Well, that's okay. We can do this, you know, the old-fashioned way like that. And we're going to put that one right there. And now we should be able to use the chorus fruit and the dragon's breath. And I am not going to do a bunch of dragon's breath on this one. I want to save that, but I don't mind on the chorus fruit. We'll go ahead and burn it down. Guess what I could do is I could use the time in a bottle on this one. Here's that one. Here we go. 2 ender bees. High productivity, medium productivity. That's all right. We can definitely do things with that. I think that's all we're going to do there. that one. Okay, let me get a couple more of these. Actually, get my first obsidian bee, and I'm gonna actually get 3 of them total, and then I'll be back. Just gonna go ahead and empty out my inventory so before we head back over. But wanted to point this out. Did also get an Enderman spawn egg, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'll put everything else. I think we're just gonna go ahead and put it away for now. And then I do have 3 kind of nice items I'd like to hang on to. So I'm going to bring them up here, kind of put them into this one for now. And then we will, as we get into doing some of the apotheosis stuff, we'll be looking at the gems a little closer. We got our bees. We fought the Ender Dragon. I want to kill that guy right there, because he's got sparkles on him. Where'd he go? There he is. See if he had anything good on him. No? Okay. Okay. We are ready to start flying off. Let's take a kind of a compass bearing here, and let's go ahead and head off. Let's go ahead and head off to the west first. No particular reason. I just think that just sounds right. So I'm going to fly out here, and as soon as I find something, I'll be back. There we go. Here's a ship. Let's get ready to get us a data model for the shulkers. We want 2 of these. Get 1 more here. There we go. Beautiful. Let's see. What do we got here? We'll take the compressed steel ingots for now. I really don't think... Yeah, I don't really see anything on here that that I want out of that one. There's my elytra. Take that. Wilded wings. We're going to take that. We're going to take that because it's got a blue on it. Capacitor. Let's take that. We'll take the mana regen. Compressed. Dragon scale. Yeah, we'll take that mana regen potion also. And wide spike. Cool. All right, so we have a data model now for the shulkers. Let's do... We're going to pull this one out of here also. We don't need the one for the Ender Dragon going right now, and that one's done. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that one in there, but then I'm going to move these 2 over into this one, and then that'll be the one that we put in our curio slot. There we go. All right, let's go looting. Cool. And go clear these towers. This is a big one too. Pretty excited about this one. Should be able to get a lot of good loots out of this one. Okay. So here's what I would like to do. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the wither one out of these. I'm up to 13,000 nether stars. I'm going to have... I'll have the ability to make some more, right? I'm okay with that. But I would like to go ahead and throw the Ender Dragon into one of these and let it start building up. And probably... let's go ahead and pull this one out. And I'm going to hold off on the Enderman ones for right now. And the Shulker data model... that was Shulker prediction. So we get some more Shulker shells. We get some more end rods. Okay, that'll be nice to have. Don't think we really need it like right now. So I'm going to go ahead and leave those two as they are. This will take a while for it to create. But we're still getting the generalized ender predictions. So yeah, we'll let this run for a little bit. We'll wait until we get our first good one, then I'll... or actually, while that's going, let's go do our second setup that I want. So I want one of these for farming the dragon egg, and I want one of these for farming the dragon head. The dragon egg being farmed by an extractor will get us more dragon eggs. The dragon head will get us more of the dragon's breath. Let's take the dragon egg. Let's take the dragon's breath. Dragon's breath. Dragon eggs. I think what I'll need to do, probably put the extractors down like that and like that. And then we can put the egg down right there. That one seems to be working. That one does not seem to be working. Let's look at this one more time. What am I missing here for dragon Zycraft extractor? Does not seem to be working. We are getting dragon's breath though. I am okay with that. We do need to figure out how to make this one work. Let me do a little research. All right, I'm going to continue to work on that one. I've read through, there's a couple Reddit posts that talk about it, and then they say flip it, and I've done and flipped it, and it's still not working quite the way I want it to, the way I think it's supposed to. This is working. So we need to get a modular router here. Or we got a couple channels. Let's go ahead and do that one with AE2 here. Down here in the hostile neural network for the simulation chamber, where we've got the Ender Dragon, we're up to 35%. We're starting to see these go through, and we're going to go ahead and let this run on dragon eggs for a while. Build those up, and then we'll swap over to dragon's breath if we need. Let's make sure those are going in. Yeah, that's going in just fine. We are building a platform out here in the end. I saw this farm I saw this farm design originally. I think it was Alfred GG. Might have been the first time I saw it. Might have been on System Collapse. Not really sure. I can't remember offhand, but this is basically for getting apotheosis type pearls and gems, and that's what we're building this for. So we are pretty close to having this done. So what we have here is the mob crushers from Industrial Foregoing. They all have upgrades in them for the range. I'm using 9 is what I'm using. So everything in the red boxes you see is where that thing's going to be killing at. So we're going to set this up so it's head level here and foot level here is what we've got this set up for. So we've got it set up 3 high, so we should have 2 levels of activity going here for killing the mobs. All right, let's take a look at how this is going to function. I'm going to turn off these. We don't need to see those anymore. So power coming in from the bottom, pipes along this levels, connecting them all, bringing them over to this diamond backpack. Diamond backpack is then collecting the essence that's coming out, and it's converting it over into experience. So that's going into our experience obelisk. Everything else is either being filtered here in place to get rid of. If it is a weapon item or an armory piece, it's getting pulled into the armory cabinet, and then the items in the armory cabinet are then being pulled into the smithing table. Smithing table is then breaking it back down and sticking it right back into here. And so that's what we're after right there, the God Forged Pearls. Arcane sands, lots of cool stuff coming in. So we can AFK here and get a look at how much we get. So I'll come back. Well, went ahead and shut that down. Probably maybe about 20 minutes. 100 experience levels. And again, remember you know, you can't stand here. So I was standing like way up here, around level 38, I think, to let this kind of go. So it's 30 blocks away. And we're going to turn it on just to kind of let you see the difference that it does from being that far up. So we'll land right here on top of this thing. And let's go up. And there you go. Yeah, lots of good spawns coming in. It can be a lot faster, for sure. We can make this a lot faster. Let's get back down here and turn this thing off. Just a moment. We'll drop that down and they'll finish them off. Cool. Okay. But let's take a look at this. So 105 levels. That's pretty good. 148 God Forged Pearls. Yeah, the luminous crystal shards, those are rare. These are mythical. Good night. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this, what we're gonna be able to do with these. I have not gotten into the apotheosis stuff ever. I think I declared that like in the early on, that I'd never got a chance to play with apotheosis in any of my previous Minecraft playthroughs. So I'm excited to kind of see what all we're going to be able to do with these. It doesn't look like, yeah, it looks like sigil of enhancement used to fuel the augmentation table. For gem cutting, we can upgrade pearl, or we can upgrade our gems up to higher tiers. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm pretty excited about that. Like I said, I think with the arcane sands, I think with the Godforged pearls, with the luminous crystal shards, we're going to be in a really good shape for this. This works very well. I did go back and look. It wasn't in all the mods. It wasn't all the mods 9. It was System Collapse that I saw us from, not from a sky map. It was from a previous one. Of just all the mods 9. So credit to him. I'm not sure if it was originally his design or not, but I'm going to give credit where credit is due from where I saw it from. This works very, very well, and I'm pretty excited. I probably won't let this, it won't run while I'm not here. So this is just something I'll come over when I need to gather up some of this stuff. I can definitely do that. So I think what we ought to do is probably go through the process of getting these all specced out. So let me grab a honey treat. Let's grab about 30 of those for now. And then we're going to need a lead. Yeah, let's just do one lead. Let's grab one fence post. And we're going to set you up like right there. We're going to hook you up onto there. Now we have, what is their aggressive? Okay, so I would like them to be passive. And I would like them to have, we'll check that one. Has it got high, medium productivity? Okay, so let's get one of the high productivities. And let's get the meta-ernal, and let's get the very high on the productivity. So we're going to make these treats very high honey treat, passive. That's medium. I want. Oh, how'd you guys get in here? Oh, okay, cool. So that should get us a rain tolerant bee that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, passive, and is a very highly productive worker. Like that. Like the sound of all that. Let's go feed the bee. Very high productive. Passive. Meta-ernal. Endurance level is strong and has a rain tolerance. Perfect. Quick disclaimer. In the process of recording this video, I accidentally went through an entire section without recording all the way to the end. So I just found that out while I was doing the editing. So I got to piece some stuff together here. So bear with me. I'm going to try to recover from what I've done here. Let's go down. So when we last left, I just got done getting the draconic bees and had gotten them, was trying to get them breeding. I had to pause the video because I wasn't getting the breeding to work. And if you'll see earlier on that when you were looking at the draconic bees themselves, let me do it this way. Draconic bee. When we were looking at the draconic bee earlier, you'll see that this kind of display's changed. And that's because I had to upgrade to a newer pack of the mod pack. And so it's added additional stuff in here. One of the things that it was showing previously, it was not showing draconic dust as being something that you fed them, even though it's always been draconic dust that you fed them. So I was going through this process of trying to get these bees to breed. It wasn't working. I went to do some research, and then I forgot to, when I came back, I got to clicky, and ended up not having recording going. So we got the bees going, and one of the things that I did is, let's jump over here to the dragon world. I had set this up. So this is just a glass cage. We've got a modular router down there. It takes the dragon's breath from here, puts it in there, clicks on the obsidian block, and then it's got 2 upgrades to the catcher, so I can let this go. And this is chunk loaded, so this works while I am back. And so we're able to get a lot of bees over here. In addition, of course, then I'll be able to get the combs. The combs then are, we run them through this, we get the draconic dust. See, there's 18. And now we can take and divide this up, 8 and 8. And that will start the process of breeding these bees. There it goes. Don't make a liar out of me. We have like a goodly amount of highly productive draconic bees. So much so that I've been pumping them over here. We did make the simulation upgrade. The simulator upgrade, so now the bees don't come out of their cages, they just stay like right inside there. And so you can see now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 highly productive bees here. I've got the pokey in here also. So it's going to get us a few gene samples as well. But we are now getting a tremendous amount of draconic combs now. This is beautiful. Love it. I hate it when stuff like that happens, but you know, SOCKS, it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Next episode though, we are going to get started into Project E. Definitely want to get the dark matter automated and up and running. We won't be able to get into red matter yet because we need some items from big reactors. So let's at least get to dark matter and get some of our infrastructure together to start making some really big EMC numbers. Okay. Hey, thanks for spending time with me. This is Shino, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.